Hello students, welcome back to the e-learning session. In the last video, we were discussing about cell, its discovery and what actually the basics of cells were. This all we have discussed. Now in this video, we will be discussing about cell, the variety in the number of cell, then the variety in the shape of cell. These we are going to discuss in this today's class. Okay. First of all, as Mr. Robert Hooke told this, that while observing the cork cell, he thought that there were some small compartments which represented a room. So a small room is a cell with its walls, obviously. Okay. We have to compare the cell with a brick. All of you are living in houses, all of you have seen buildings made up of bricks. Okay. So what we will compare? Brick is compared with a cell. Now a cell is the basis of an organism, a complex organism like us. We, while being produced, are produced from a single cell, fertilized egg or zygote. So we are produced from a single cell. As we are produced from a single cell, the cells afterwards got combined together, got united together to form tissues. So a group of cells forms tissues. Same thing again here. What does a group of brick forms then? A wall might be. Yes. A wall, right? Then tissues combine together to form an independent organ. In our body there are so many organs like stomach, liver, pancreas, eyes, brain, heart. These are organs. Lungs. These are organs which are performing their individual functions. Okay. So tissues combine together to form organ. Then here walls combine together. Ek wall, this wall, then the wall at the back. All the walls are combined together to form a room. Right? Then organs. Now we know that in our body, all the functions of the organisms are not performed by a single organ. Means we are taking in, inhaling the oxygen by the help of nose, a different organ, windpipe, different organ, sending it to the lungs, different organ, lungs passing on to blood, different thing, different tissue. I can say blood is a tissue, okay, connective tissue. Then blood being going to heart, different organ, heart pumping it to all the organs of the body. So here we are not only dependent on one organ, we are dependent on systems. So in a system there are 4-5 organs. So when 3-4 organs are combining together, then together they are forming a system. Now how we can compare with the room then? When 3-4 rooms are combining together, can we call it forms a floor? Yes, we can call. It forms a floor. Like first floor, ground floor, right? And when all the systems coordinately work together, it forms a organism. And when one floor is attached with upper floor or ground floor, when many floors are there, it forms a building. So organization of a cell in our body can be understood by this. So in this way we have even proved that organism is based on a simple structure called as cells. Okay. So in this explanation we have clearly discussed that the organisms are dependent on the cells for performing their functions. Okay. Now we need to know that what are the cells and how many cells are there. Okay. And how many organisms are there. First of all understand there are millions of organisms. बहुत सारे plants हैं, बहुत सारे animals हैं. There are so many organisms in the world. But can we classify them according to the variety of cells? Yes, we can. Can we classify organism themselves on the basis of variety? Yes. हम लोग देखिए animals हैं. We are also animal. A polar bear is also animal. A tiger is an animal. Lion is an animal. Tiger and lion are not living inside houses. Okay, they are not having money in their pockets. Different part. So they are having different functions, different size, and different place or habitat to live. Right? And on the basis of this habitat, they have upgraded themselves. They have adapted to the environment in which they live. And according to that is adapted their function, which is dependent on the cell. सेल के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट होता है फंक्शन, और वो फंक्शन जो डिपेंडेंट है वो फंक्शन हमको स्टडी करना है दैट हाउ एन ऑर्गेनिज्म परफॉर्म्स अ फंक्शन. Even if it is a small microorganism, how it performs its daily functions. Even if it is a complex organisms like humans, how they perform their functions. These we have to study in this lesson. Not in the detailed systems we are not going to study. We are going to study cell, its components and their roles. Okay, plus different kinds of organisms on the basis of cell. सेल किस अलग अलग है, इसके बेसिस पे अगर कुछ ऑर्गेनिजम्स हमको दिखाई देते हैं, सो दैट वी हैव टू स्टडी इन दिस लेसन. ओके, नाउ सी फर्स्ट वी विल डिस्कस नंबर. नंबर ऑफ सेल्स. अब देखिए नंबर कितने टाइप के हो सकते हैं. ठीक है, देयर आर ऑलमोस्ट billions of cell, billions and trillions I can say in our body. What is a billion? You all know, you all are familiar with it. Okay, 10 to the power 9 is billion. Okay, and I guess 10 to the power 12 must be trillion. Okay, so 10 to the power 9 is a billion. Okay, so itne cells, 1 into 10 to the power 9 cells are present in our body, and these cells are performing, are having their individual functions. For example, brains का सेल, ब्रेन का जो सेल है वो अलग है. The cell of liver is performing differently, the cell of stomach is performing differently, and they are having their individual functions, they are having their individual roles. Okay, so they are performing their functions individually. Now organisms are of two types on the basis of number of cells. Okay, नंबर ऑफ सेल्स की बेसिस पे दो टाइप के ऑर्गेनिज्म देखे गए हैं. यूनिसेलुलर. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल डिस्कस यूनिसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स. व्हाट इज मीन बाय यूनिसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स देन? द ऑर्गेनिजम्स made up of single cell are called as unicellular organisms. ऑर्गेनिजम्स की बात कर रहे हैं. द ऑर्गेनिजम्स देमसेल्व्स आर मेड अप ऑफ अ सिंगल सेल, मतलब पूरा ऑर्गेनिज्म एक सेल ही है. अंडरस्टैंडिंग द डिफरेंस? द होल ऑर्गेनिज्म इटसेल्फ इज अ सिंगल सेल. नाउ वन कंफ्यूजन ही मस्ट बी देयर इन योर माइंड. आप कुछ लोगों को कंफ्यूजन ये हो रहा होगा दैट सर अगर ऑर्गेनिजम्स का नंबर कम ज्यादा होता है, सो क्या इसका मतलब जिनके पास कम और सेल्स है और सेल्स का नंबर, ओके, सेल्स का नंबर अगर कुछ ऑर्गेनिजम्स में ज्यादा है कुछ ऑर्गेनिजम्स में कम है, तो डज इट मीन दैट दोज ऑर्गेनिजम्स व्हिच आर हैविंग लेस नंबर ऑफ सेल्स will perform less functions, and those organisms which are having more number of cells will perform more functions? Is that so? No. The answer lies that even if organism is made up of single cell, then still it can perform its functions on its own. All the metabolic functions we will discuss by taking example of amoeba. Okay, first of all let us have a look at characteristic of unicellular organisms made up of single cells. Okay, now there is no division of work means all the activities will be performed by a single cell. उसको काम डिवाइड करने के लिए लोग कहाँ पर है? He is only a single cell. How he will divide his work? He has to do. There is, oh sorry, I have written there is no division of work, no division of labor at all. Okay, then all the activities are performed by a single cell. All the activities, metabolic activities like digestion, excretion, respiration, locomotion, moving from one place to another place, is performed by this single cell. An example of unicellular organisms is amoeba, paramecium, etc. Amoeba, paramecium, these are the examples of unicellular organisms. Now let us learn little bit more about the unicellular organisms. Okay, थोड़ा सा अमीबा को स्ट्रेस करते हैं. This point we have, if you remember, this point we have already discussed in the 7th standard. First of all, amoeba is a irregularly shaped organism. Okay, having a nucleus, having cytoplasm, having vacuoles, small food vacuoles are there inside amoeba. Okay, this structure is called as pseudopodia. Pseudopodia helps in the movement. Okay, also it helps to capture the food. Pseudopodia, false legs. Pseudo, false, podia, legs. So it stretches out its pseudopodia for moving forward and for capturing, engulfing the food, for covering the food. It covers the food, takes the food inside, forms food vacuole and performs the process of digestion. Okay, so see what it is performing. It is performing what functions it is performing with the help of single cell. It is performing locomotion, means moving from one place to another place. Then it is performing digestion, that is forming the food vacuole. Then it is performing excretion. Excretion भी उसी तरह से perform करेगा. ठीक है, that is simple. Okay, then it can perform the process of reproduction as well. The single cell will give rise to two organisms. The single organism is there, so when it will break up, it will form into organisms. So reproduction, these are some basic metabolic activities that are performed by a unicellular organism on the basis of its single cell. एक सेल के भरोसे पर ही ये एक्टिविटीज परफॉर्म कर लेते हैं. दैट इज व्हाई द नंबर ऑफ सेल्स पॉइंट वी आर स्टडीइंग and some organisms are there which are having only single cell. Those organisms are unicellular cell. Best example is amoeba. Okay, I hope you have understood the topic of unicellular organisms. Okay, now for stressing the multicellular organism, before actually starting the point of multicellular organisms, what we have to discuss, we have to discuss our journey of multicellular organism. Okay, what is the journey of multicellular organism? तो दूसरा है हमारा मल्टी सेलुलर organisms. Okay, what are multicellular organisms? Name itself indicate multi, many, cellular, cells. Organisms made up of many cells. If they are made up of many cells, cells might have combined together to form tissues. If tissues, there are many tissues, they might have formed organ, system, and then organism. So in any organism, still the base lies in a cell. Okay, but there are some organisms which are made up of many cells. Like example of multicellular organisms is human. Most common example, humans. Now we are also formed after fusion of gametes. Gametes क्या होते हैं? What are the gametes? The cells which are going to take part in the process of reproduction. Specialized cells of the reproductive system which are going to take part in the process of reproduction are called as gametes, and these gametes unite. The sperm is the male gamete and ovum. Sperm is the male gamete and ovum is the female. They unite together to produce fertilized egg, or it is called as zygote. ये अगले लेसन में हमको पढ़ना है डिटेल में, ठीक है. बट हियर फॉर डिस्क्राइबिंग द जर्नी ऑफ अ मल्टीसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिज्म आई हैव टेकन एग्जांपल. सो zygote is a fertilized egg formed after fusion of sperm and ovum. So it means ये एक सिंगल एग है which is having nucleus, which is having cytoplasm, which is having its own DNA, and the single cell continuously divides to form different stages of development, then forms an embryo which is embedded in the uterus of the mother, then embryo then turns out to fetus, then it turns out to a newborn after completing 9 months of time span. Okay, so this is a journey, and now we are here now, so complex, with full grown hairs, full grown skin, with full grown organs, with our capability to think properly, with our grown visions, then sense organs are developed. So these all are actually dependent on the single cell from which we are produced. Okay, so multicellular organisms, you will be surprised to hear that the multicellular organisms are always formed from a single cell. एक सेल से ही बाकी जर्नी शुरू होती है. That is why cell is called as the structural and functional unit of life, because the life originates from the cell. Okay, now multicellular organisms, what can we define? How can we define easy as that? Those organisms which are made up of many cells, more than 2 cells, many cells. These organisms which are made up of many cells are called as multicellular organisms. Okay, so multicellular organisms. Now मल्टीसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिज्म्स के पास बहुत सारे सेल्स हैं. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि वो लोग बहुत सारे फंक्शन परफॉर्म करते होंगे. इट मींस देयर वर्क इज डिवाइडेड. अमीबा के केस में हमने क्या देखा? एक अमीबा है, वही खुद ही डाइजेशन परफॉर्म कर रहा है, खुद ही पानी को इनटेक करके गैसेस जो होंगी ऑक्सीजन वगैरह वो भी खुद ही लेगा, रेस्पिरेशन का काम भी वही करने वाला है, सर्कुलेशन भी उसके सेल का साइटोप्लाज्म ही कर रहा है, एक्सक्रीशन भी उसके सेल का एक वैक्यूल कर रहा है. सो ऑल द फंक्शंस दैट हिज बॉडी सेल ओनली इज परफॉर्मिंग, अमीबा, राइट? बट हियर द डिवीजन ऑफ वर्क विल बी देयर. वर्क विल बी डिवाइडेड इनटू टिश्यू. डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम विल वर्क डिफरेंटली, although in coordination with other systems, but they are working as a whole separate unit. Then we know in our school sports room is different, library room is different, right? So in this way, although they are a part of school, but rooms are different, in which different activities can be performed, but in unicellular it does not happen, right? So in a way we cannot think that अगर cells कम है किसी organism के पास तो काम भी कम करता होगा. नहीं, it will perform its work but not that efficiently we can say, और लाइफ स्पैन भी कम होता है. ठीक है, यूनिसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स आर हैविंग लेस लाइफ स्पैन, और ये सेल्स मल्टीसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स का लाइफ स्पैन थोड़ा सा ज्यादा होता है एज कंपेयर टू यूनिसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स. सो दिस इज अबाउट द नंबर ऑफ सेल्स. ओके, आई होप यू हैव अंडरस्टूड दिस सिंपल टॉपिक, ओके, ऑफ द नंबर ऑफ सेल्स. आई टोल्ड यू नाउ द बिलियंस ऑफ सेल्स आर प्रेजेंट इन आवर बॉडी. बिलियन मतलब कितना होता है? ठीक है, we know this 10 to the power 9 is the representation of a billion. Okay, so this is about the topic of number of cells. In the next class we shall be discussing about the shape of cells, because there are some different shapes of cells and they are performing different function according to their shape. Okay, so this we are going to discuss in the next class. All right students, bye all of you, take care.